you tell them one thing. Just win, baby.
What is up, Raider Nation? It's your boy Samora back at it again with another video, and today I do want to talk about a video that has been circulating around the World Wide Web, around the Raider Nation, involving David Carr speaking on his brother Derek's behalf and possibly his future on the Colin Cowherd show. I mean, everybody hitting me up about this video saying that David kind of hinted at the fact that Derek could possibly leave this team if the Raiders do not commit to him. And that's kind of interesting to me because that's something I didn't think that I would hear, but I don't want to waste any more of you guys' time. Let's get right into the video.
Derek is so emotional, and he was in so many emotional games late. I do worry about falling in love with the proximity of the current coach. What is best for your brother? What would you do if you own the Raiders?
There is a sense as a veteran quarterback and Derek, and talking to him, they did about as good as you could do this year with what they were given, and they made it work. But honestly, and this is not coming from Derek, this is coming from a NFL Network analyst, a guy that jumps on Colin's show and talks about football, talks about it with his friends.
See, now this is where you throw the red flag, because I know my boy David out here capping in these streets. I know for a fact that him and Derek do be talking about situations like this, and I know he's just trying to cover his tracks right now after saying that by just saying he's a sports analyst, or he's talking from a sports analyst point of view.
There has to be a commitment from the organization that they're going to give him what he needs to succeed. He only wants to win a Super Bowl. He's not here for the money. At the end of the day, I want to win football games. He'd love to do it in Las Vegas.
So he's basically saying that the Raiders need to show that commitment to Derek by at least giving him that extension. We already know that Derek Carr is going to be due for an extension, and that's the biggest question this offseason for the Raiders organization, whether or not they should give him that extension moving forward. And you know what? Honestly, I can respect that because I know how much Derek Carr loves this organization, loves this team, and I know that he's a bit scared knowing that he might not be a part of this team moving forward, which is why I feel like he's so comfortable around Rich Bisaccia, and that's why he wants him around, because he knows that he already has that connection with Rich Bisaccia, and he already knows that if Rich was the head coach of the team, that Derek Carr would be safe. Now, who knows if the new GM and new head coach has DC a part of their future, which is the reason why I feel like David came forward and spoke on the Raiders needing to commit to Derek Carr first. He also said that he's not here for the money. So we'll see about that, whether or not he takes that nation discount to possibly bring in some talent.
They need to see from the Raiders that there's commitment there. We talk about it a lot with the Raiders. We talk about commitment to excellence. Al Davis preached it. That needs to happen. I can't guarantee that Derek is going to want to sign up for that.
What do you mean by that?
If it's going to be the same thing that he's done over the last 7 or 8 years. I can't guarantee that, knowing my brother. Now, he hasn't said anything to me.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap.
He just really wants to see who the new GM is going to be.
I do got to agree with my guy David on this one, because it's what I've been saying for quite a while. We already know that Derek does need the weapons around him for him to go out there and succeed. And I know it's been tough, especially this past season. Heck, half the time he talks to the media, he just looks like he's stressed out with this team. Not saying that he doesn't want to be here, but the mental stress that this team has put him throughout his whole 7 to 8 year career, from the constant rebuilds, the multiple head coaches, and offensive coordinators, and different offensive schemes, I wouldn't blame him for wanting out if this team does not extend him. When I brought up the fact earlier this season that this team, that the Raiders need a change, it was for the organization and for what's best for Derek Carr's future. I just didn't see him wanting to go through another rebuild with this team if that's what the new GM and new head coach wanted. I bet he's out here looking at Matt Stafford's success in LA with all the pieces surrounding him and wishing that could be him, because honestly, who wouldn't? This organization has been dysfunctional for a very long time, even before Derek Carr. And I had to sit here and think about it. As much as I do want Davante Adams on this team, if we did bring in Davante Adams, would that solve everything? No, because you look at Matt Stafford with the Lions, he had one of the greats in Calvin Johnson and could never make it far. So I don't think Carr with Davante will be enough to take the Raiders over the hump if we don't have the right guys in charge. Shit, I'm hoping the guys in charge could possibly be Ed Dodds and Jim Harbaugh, but I know that's easier said than done. Think about it. Davante Adams did say that he would love to reunite with DC, but he never said here in Las Vegas.
I give it to you. You got me there.
Right.
So
Maybe.
I can see why David brought up the fact that Derek would want to see that commitment from the Raiders, because as of right now, his future with the team is up in the air. And if the new GM and head coach want to go in a different direction and bring in their own guys, then I doubt that Derek would want to come back to the team. But if they did want to move forward with Derek Carr, then they need to do everything that they can with all the power that they have to bring in all the right weapons to help out DC succeed with this team moving forward. With that being said, Raider Nation, what are your thoughts on this situation, on what David Carr had to say about Derek? And do you think that Derek could possibly win out if the Raiders are not committed to him? Let me know down in the comments below. All right, Raider Nation, that is all I have for you guys right now. If you guys enjoyed the video, then hit that like button. If this is the first time you come across my channel and you love the Las Vegas Raiders, then hit that subscribe button, hit that notification icon button just to notify you guys when I upload more videos just like this. Until the next video, this is your boy Simone Raider, and your boy is
Started off in Oakland, now we here. Thought that we was done, we just hit another gear. Look, started off in Oakland, now we here. Hey, pull up with the nation in the silver black gear. Look, 4 games straight, we in the playoffs. Shout out to the Chargers fans, y'all enjoy the layoff.